Have you ever found yourself feeling completely overwhelmed by all the noise around you? The endless opinions, expectations, and pressure to keep up can be exhausting, right? But imagine this. Over 2,000 years ago, ancient Stoic philosophers faced the same struggles we do today. Isn't it fascinating that their wisdom still applies in our fast-paced world? Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, uncovering timeless truths to help us navigate the chaos of the 21st century with grace and resilience. Whether you're dealing with stress, seeking meaning, or just curious about a philosophy that stood the test of time, you're in the right place. Together, we'll explore how Stoicism isn't just a set of ideas, but a practical guide to living more fully, authentically, and serenely. And if you're eager to join us on this journey of self-discovery and timeless wisdom, hit that subscribe button. Remember, every part of this video is crafted with you in mind, so don't skip any section. Each moment is a step towards a more stoic, resilient you. Number 1. Care less about people's opinion. Isn't it interesting how we often find ourselves tangled up in what others think about us? It's like we're sacrificing our own happiness just to fit into the molds that society creates for us. But let's take a deeper dive into this idea with the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, one of these wise thinkers, encouraged us to question why we feel the need to please others and to break free from constantly seeking their approval. Imagine how freeing it would be to live without being swayed by the passing opinions or trends of others. So, you might be wondering, how do we actually start caring less about what people think? Well, it all begins with understanding and strengthening our own values. What do you truly believe in? What really matters to you in life? When our actions align with these deeply held beliefs, we begin to experience a profound sense of peace and authenticity. Embracing our uniqueness naturally attracts genuine connections with people who appreciate us for who we are, not who they want us to be. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity in our relationships. And let's not forget, people's opinions are just that, opinions. They're subjective and often say more about the person expressing them than they do about us. The only validation that truly matters is the one that comes from living a life in harmony with our own values and principles. So, let's take a step back and remind ourselves that we don't need to bend over backward to please everyone else. Instead, let's focus on being true to ourselves and living authentically. Number 2. Embrace honesty. When we dive into the topic of honesty, it's essential to understand that it goes beyond merely refraining from telling lies. Stoicism teaches us to ensure that our actions and words align with our internal values and beliefs. This alignment fosters not just honesty but also a deep sense of integrity and completeness within ourselves. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the practical significance of honesty. He highlighted how honesty liberates us from the complexities of deceit, allowing us to live our lives with simplicity and clarity. But here's the intriguing part. Honesty doesn't only impact our relationships with others but also profoundly influences our relationship with ourselves. When we are honest about our strengths, flaws, and desires, we create a foundation for genuine personal growth and self-acceptance. It's like decluttering our minds, making space for more peace, understanding, and authentic connections with those around us. However, embracing honesty isn't always a straightforward path. It requires courage and vulnerability. Yet, the rewards that come with honesty, such as trust, respect, and a clear conscience, are invaluable. So, how do we integrate this virtue into our daily lives? It begins with taking small steps, practicing transparency in our interactions, and reflecting on our day to recognize moments where honesty may have faltered. Remember, the journey towards honesty is ongoing, and every step taken towards it contributes to a more serene and meaningful life. Number 3. Avoid taking things personally. We've all experienced the sharp sting of someone's words or actions hitting us right in the heart. Seneca, an ancient Stoic philosopher, offers us a valuable insight into how to navigate these moments without getting lost in hurt or anger. He encourages us to delve beneath the surface and recognize that people's behavior is often influenced by their own perceptions, struggles, and personal history. By practicing empathy and understanding, we can detach ourselves from unnecessary pain and deepen our connection with the humanity in every person we encounter. But how do we stop ourselves from taking things personally, especially when our emotions are already running high? The first step is to pause. When we feel hurt or angered by someone's words or actions, taking a moment to pause, breathe, and collect our thoughts can prevent us from spiraling into a reactive state. This pause gives us the opportunity to remind ourselves that the situation may not be about us at all. It could be a reflection of the other person's inner struggles or insecurities. Additionally, building resilience and understanding helps us respond with compassion rather than defensiveness or anger. By embracing the Stoic approach to life, we safeguard our peace of mind and open ourselves up to more compassionate and meaningful interactions with others. In doing so, we become less reactive and more understanding, fostering deeper connections with the people around us. Ultimately, by practicing empathy and resilience, we cultivate a greater sense of humanity and interconnectedness in our daily lives. Number 4. Cultivate patience. Marcus Aurelius, an ancient Stoic philosopher, frequently emphasized the virtue of patience as an active engagement with the present moment. He saw patience not as a passive waiting game, but as a dynamic process of transforming potential irritations into valuable lessons of endurance and tranquility. Practicing patience entails more than just enduring delays or annoyances. It involves fully embracing the moment as it unfolds, recognizing that obstacles are an integral part of life's journey rather than detours from it. But how can we cultivate patience in our day-to-day lives? The journey begins with self-awareness, being able to recognize when impatience starts to bubble up within us. Once we identify these feelings, we can take a deep breath and pause, allowing ourselves a moment of reflection. In these moments, it can be helpful to remind ourselves of the countless individuals who have faced far greater challenges with patience and dignity. Furthermore, adjusting our expectations and reframing each test of patience as an opportunity for personal growth can strengthen our ability to remain patient over time. As we continue to practice patience, we reap numerous rewards, including a calmer mind, reduced stress levels, and a reputation for composure and thoughtfulness, even in the face of adversity. By nurturing the virtue of patience, we not only enhance our own well-being but also contribute to a more harmonious and understanding world around us. Number 5. Lead by example. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, intimately understood the challenges of adversity and the importance of integrity in navigating life's trials. He not only imparted wisdom through his teachings but also lived his philosophy every single day, serving as a living example for his students to emulate. Being an example, Epictetus emphasized, is not about attaining perfection. Rather, it's about making a sincere effort to align our actions with our ideals, even when faced with difficulties and temptations. It's about striving for consistency and upholding our values, whether we're in the spotlight or alone in our thoughts. Consistency in our values serves as a foundation for building trust and respect, both within ourselves and in the eyes of others. By demonstrating unwavering commitment to our principles, we set a powerful example that resonates far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. Let's aspire to be living embodiments of our philosophy, inspiring those around us through our actions, choices, and interactions. Whether consciously or not, each of us has the power to inspire, influence, and positively impact the world in our own unique way. So, let's embrace the opportunity to be agents of change and progress, leading by example and lighting the way for others to follow. Remember, the ripple effects of our actions can extend far beyond what we can imagine, shaping a brighter and more hopeful future for generations to come. Number 6. Tune out negativity. Amidst the overwhelming tide of negativity that inundates our world, Marcus Aurelius offers a beacon of hope in the form of the inner citadel, a fortress nestled within the depths of our being, impervious to the onslaught of external negativity, unless we willingly permit its entry. Understanding the boundary between what we can and cannot control serves as our first line of defense against the encroaching forces of negativity. By recognizing and accepting our limitations, we empower ourselves to choose not to engage with or internalize the toxicity that surrounds us. Delving deeper, it becomes essential to scrutinize the intentions behind the negativity we encounter. Often those who spew forth bitterness and vitriol are grappling with their own inner turmoil and insecurities. Viewing negativity through this lens allows us to respond with compassion rather than defensiveness or anger, thus safeguarding our inner peace. Mindfulness emerges as a potent tool in our arsenal for preserving the tranquility of our inner citadel amidst the tumult of external chaos. By cultivating a heightened awareness of the present moment, we can navigate through the tempests of negativity with serenity and poise. Moreover, curating our immediate environment to foster positivity can serve as a bastion against the relentless onslaught of negativity. Choosing to surround ourselves with uplifting content, supportive individuals, and sources of joy and inspiration fortifies our inner resilience. Tuning out the haters isn't synonymous with indifference, rather, it's a strategic act of self-preservation. By consciously directing our focus towards positivity and fortifying the walls of our inner citadel, we equip ourselves with the strength and resilience needed to confront life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Number 7. Put love in action. Seneca, a wise philosopher of old, imparts to us a profound lesson. Love is not merely a feeling but an active force that shapes our interactions and relationships. It's about infusing every encounter with kindness, compassion, and a genuine desire for the well-being of others. To truly embody love, we must extend forgiveness and understanding, recognizing that everyone carries their own burdens and battles. By offering empathy instead of judgment, we forge deeper connections and alleviate the burdens we carry within ourselves. However, love transcends human relationships. It encompasses our connection to life itself. Embracing the unpredictable journey of life with open arms, we find joy in its twists and turns, appreciating each moment for what it is. But how do we cultivate this expansive love in our daily lives? It begins with small gestures, a kind word, a gesture of gratitude, or a moment of reflection on our intentions and actions. These simple acts lay the foundation for a life imbued with love. It's crucial to understand that embracing love doesn't mean turning a blind eye to the harsh realities of the world. Rather, it's a conscious choice to respond to life's challenges with love, rather than succumbing to fear or anger. By nurturing a spirit of love within ourselves and expressing it through our words and deeds, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to the collective well-being of humanity. In a world that constantly urges us to compare and compete, the Stoics remind us to focus on our own path, growth, and achievements. Celebrating our progress, reflecting on our personal growth, and cherishing our relationships with loved ones are essential in honoring our unique journey. Remember, the journey of life is one we share with those we hold dear. Cherish every moment, embrace every opportunity to show love, and prioritize meaningful connections. Stoicism isn't just about self-discipline and resilience, it's deeply concerned with community and relationships. By embracing its teachings, we cultivate a life of virtue, resilience, and deep connection. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards wisdom, and inner peace. Your presence is what makes this journey so enriching and worthwhile.